Personal Safety During Hijackings, Robberies, and Violent Crime. Presenter, Vic Marneweck, Thorburn Security Solutions, Risk Analyst. Objective, to provide employees with practical guidance that may reduce their risk of injury or loss of life during violent criminal incidents. Today's presentation is not about teaching you how to fight criminals. It is about helping you survive. Crime can happen anywhere. Our goal is simple: go home safely. The reality of crime. South Africa continues to experience hijackings, armed robberies, business robberies, residential robberies, smash-and-grab incidents, ATM crimes, and kidnappings. Crime happens quickly, usually when victims least expect it. Remember, criminals choose surprise. Don't let surprise become panic. How criminals think. Many victims expect criminals to behave logically. However, often they don't. Criminals may be frightened, impatient, aggressive, unpredictable, armed, or under the influence of drugs. One sudden movement may trigger violence. The golden rule is never underestimate fear in an armed criminal. Your best defense is situational awareness. Notice the following: suspicious people, suspicious vehicles, unusual behavior, blocked roads, vehicles following you, and/or people watching you. Most attacks show warning signs. People simply don't notice them. Red flags. Examples of situations which may point to a possible dangerous situation. Someone suddenly approaches your vehicle. A vehicle follows you through several turns. Motorcycles stopping next to you. People loitering near ATMs. Vehicles parked strangely. Blocked entrances. Trust your instincts. If something feels wrong, leave. Before you stop at a traffic light, always leave enough room. You should still be able to see the rear tires of the vehicle in front touching the road. Why? Because if necessary, you still have room to escape. In other words, you are giving yourself maneuvering options if needed. During a hijacking, remember, breathe, stay calm, keep your hands visible, avoid sudden movements, follow instructions. Tell the hijacker what you're doing. For example, I'm removing my seatbelt, or I'm opening the door, or I'm stepping out. Any sudden, unexpected movement can cost your life. Should you resist? This is the most common question people always ask me, and there is not a straightforward answer to this question. My general advice is no, not unless your life is already in immediate danger. Vehicles can be insured. Laptops can be replaced. Phones replaced. Lives cannot be replaced. There are no absolute rules in violent crime. Every situation is different. Your objective is not to win a fight with the criminal. Your objective is to make the decision that gives you the best chance of going home safely. During a robbery, whether you are at work, in a warehouse, reception, parking area, or wherever, remain calm. Don't argue, don't challenge, don't chase. Protect life. Be a good witness. Observe the person's height, build, clothing, accent, language, weapons, tattoos, vehicle, and direction of escape. But here's the warning. Observe naturally. Don't stare, take photos, or make notes openly. By doing so, you will be seen as a threat by the robber, which will endanger your life. After the incident, your priorities should be to, firstly, move to safety. Call the police and emergency services. Notify your management. Receive medical treatment and, as soon as you safely can, write everything down. Memory fades surprisingly quickly. The hidden injury. Victims of crime, and especially violent crime, often experience psychological trauma. Shock, anxiety, poor sleep, nightmares, anger, flashbacks, hypervigilance, loss of confidence. This is normal. You are not weak. supporting a colleague. If someone experienced crime, don't ask, "Why didn't you fight?" Rather ask, "Are you okay?" Offer support. Encourage counseling. Be patient. Recovery takes time. Common mistakes. Common mistakes that victims of crime often make during or before the incident. They try to negotiate with the criminal. They make sudden movements. They go into an argument. They try running away. They film the suspects. And on top of the list, they are unaware of their surroundings by focusing on their phone or just general lack of situational awareness. Fight, flight, or freeze. All of you are familiar with the fight, flight, or freeze response. We all know people who have a natural tendency to immediately and instinctively engage or fight back when startled or attacked. On the other hand, another person's instinctive reaction is to run, flight, and another person's immediate reaction is to freeze. The person with the instinctive reaction to fight will need to pre-program him or herself in preparation of a situation in which he or she might become a victim of a hijacking or robbery, for example. He or she would have to act counter to their natural instincts in order not to escalate the situation and endangering their lives. 5 survival principles. Remember these 5 words: calm, comply, observe, report, recover. Final message. 1 decision, 5 seconds. Your split-second decision can change your life forever. Never allow pride, anger, or property to become more important than your family. Go home safely because someone is waiting for you. Conclusion and disclaimer. This video is provided for training purposes only and is not intended to replace formal legal or professional advice. While every effort has been made to ensure accuracy, the information presented may not cover all legal or procedural requirements applicable to specific situations. Users of this material remain responsible for ensuring compliance with all relevant legislation, policies, and industry standards. Improper or unlawful investigative practices may result in disciplinary, civil, or criminal consequences. The use of this content is at the viewer's own discretion and risk. Have a great day and be safe.